Hello everyone, so today I'm going to be doing another look with the Odens Eye Love Language palette. Today I'm thinking of going in with some more of the purples, but also adding some neutrals in with the look, especially this shade. This is the shade 8 to 29, so that's the 29th of August, so I'm assuming it's an anniversary. But it's a very pretty gold. It's really beautiful. Just a lovely glittery gold. It does stick more to the finger than it does whenever it's swatched. Whenever it's swatched, a little bit more glittery. So we'll see how this looks. But I'm really wanting to go like mainly these two rows with possibly these two to help blend. So quality time and affirmation. So yeah, it's mainly what I'm gonna do today. I do have a little bit of a runny nose, which is a bit frustrating, so forgive me if I'm sniffling or whatever throughout the video. Just blew my nose, and then you'll probably see cats in the background as well because I have cats. With one of them lying on her back at the moment. So yeah, and on my nails I've got Ghost of Akate, so that's these three. And these two are Witch Hazel. And they're both by Mooncat. And I thought they're very nice. They give Sunstone and Moonstone together. That's what it looks like to me. Big Man is right there. So let's get started. I'm going to take a very small fluffy brush. And I'm wanting to go in with this color called Crush. It's a light lilac color. I've used this color before in the previous look, but I want this to be a little bit more prominent than the last one. But so I just want this all over the lid. I already primed my eye with the NYX primer, and I've been enjoying it. It's very easy to apply. It's very sticky. It's what you want from a primer. But I just want a really light wash of lilac. I think I might sneeze. No? Okay, apologies if I do sneeze. But this purple is beautiful. It's very pigmented for a pastel matte lilac. Purples can be quite stiff. I think I am starting to get a little bit of allergies because my eyes are starting to get a little bit red, but you know, welcome to spring. Welcome to spring. What a wonderful time of the year. It's the most wonderful time of the year. And I do have a slight central heterochromia, so near the pupil, my eyes have a little bit of green to them because my grandmother has green eyes, so I get that from the green from her. So adding purple kind of brings out that little bit of green I have in my eyes. So we just want to build this up. That's what we want to do. Build it up. And the brush I'm using is actually a P. Louise in 193. I think I got this in a box in why is this acting so strange today? Why are you just not standing still? Stand still. Stay still. I think I got this brush in one of the budget boxes whenever I used to get them years ago. This is one of the things that I kept because it's a brush, so brushes are really handy for anything. So, and then we're gonna other side. Gonna do the other side off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I have the purple, I'm quite heavy on the purple. It's a little bit borderline bruised, but I will work with it and I think it'll look quite nice. So what we're gonna do is I'm wanting to take a little bit of quality time, and I'm thinking of kind of using this to kind of thicken the upper lash line a little bit, because I'm still being very picky about what I'm doing with my eyes lately, especially since I'm going swimming a lot more too. I need to be careful with my eyes, especially if I get chlorine or anything in them. But what I want to do, I'm going to take a liner brush and just push this in a bit. This affirmation is quite pigmented, so I'm going as thinly as possible. And then on the other side. What is up with my camera today? Just not staying still. Just not staying the way I want it to. It's just not. It is not fun. We want to push this as well. Just to help thicken that our lash line a little bit more, especially since I'm not really planning on tight lining today. I did use a new swimming technique a couple of days ago, and that has not taken it out of me, my goodness. But the hardest part is using my chin and moving out of the water, like lifting my chin out of the water, not my forehead, because the instinct is to lift my forehead, when what you should do, you should lift your chin, and then that gives like a little air pocket for you to breathe in through your mouth. That's the hardest part for me anyway. Okay, I'm gonna take the same quality time shade and really tap. I'm wanting to do the same thing I did with my upper lash line and really push. Really push, and then have it meet and do a tiny little wing. This is a really lovely chocolate brown as well. Like, it really is a box of chocolates brown. It's lovely. And I'm mainly focusing the color where my natural lashes grow, to help thicken it up a little bit. And we want the wing to be very small, just to add a little bit of... This is doing my head in today. It really is. Like, nothing's hitting against it. It's just not cooperating with me. It's just not cooperating with me today. It's ridiculous. Ugh, irritating. But I'm going to do the other side, and I'm going to show, because this is my slightly hooded, well, more hooded eye. And we want, again, the majority of this color on the lashes to really thicken. Really thicken it up. And then do a tiny wing. You could also do this with date night if you wanted to. If you want it all monochromatic, but I think adding a little bit of the brown might just make it a little different. But I think what I might do actually is take a little bit of that date night. Just a tiny bit. What the hell? I almost said. Trying to like pull back on the swearing a little bit, but and kind of blend it on top. Maybe let's see how this works. No, I think I might just keep this with the brown. Yeah. What I am gonna do though, I'm gonna take. I don't know if I have a small enough brush for this, but I'm thinking of taking a little bit of Affirmation, this color right here, which is a lighter kind of like a salted caramel chocolate. Like if you think of a milk chocolate in a box of chocolates, but it's got caramel in it, you know how that color. I'm thinking of blending it. Oh my goodness. Blending it out a little bit, but I don't think I have a small enough brush for what I'm planning on doing. Maybe this small pencil brush. I just wipe it on just a little piece right here, and possibly just do one dab, and then we just smoke this a little bit, just to soften. Just to soften the edge a tiny bit more. It's quite nice. But you can see like this eye is just a little bit parted. That is very pretty. Okay, I think what I want to do with 829, I might I'll use my finger or brush. I think I might use my finger and just okay, it's more of a glitter rather than a solid shade. So you can see in the pan it looks like more of a foil, and it looks like it would be really true to life in the pan what it would look like on the lid, but in reality it's just very, very sparkly gold. A lot of glitter, a lot of sparseness. So this is not an eyeshadow you would use on its own. It needs another base because it doesn't have a base on its own, and usually that is when you're using your finger, they can actually help bring out the base a little bit, but I am using my finger and it's still quite sparse. I'm going to use it. This is actually a happy accident, but I actually ended up applying some right here. It kind of looks like I'm crying a little bit, like crying fairy dust. It's very nice. But I'm mainly wanting to focus this on the outside of the eye. I'm trying not to like do this because you can't see. I'm trying to make sure that this is even on both sides. Apply a wee bit more on my left side, sorry. And then just take whatever is left and then just tap. That way you still kind of blend. That way it's not glitter and then no glitter. You want it to blend. That's quite nice. And then I'm going to take this color called Daydream. This is beautiful. It is a lovely lavender. It is just beautiful. It has a lot of blue in here as well. And it has a lot of silver and like a white gold shimmer. So you can see it's quite sheer. It doesn't really look the way it does in the pan. So it is more of a topper shade, but I'm going to use it anyway. So I'm just gonna mainly focus this on the inner part. Oh wow, look at that. I'm actually kind of matching my nails and did not mean to do that. That's cool. Yeah, the slight matching of the nails. And if you didn't do the brown, again, if you did the date night or even treat, which is more of the shimmery color right here, you would have had like a really lovely monochromatic purple with a little bit of gold in there. But I wanted to use some more of the colors that we haven't used before, so very, very glittery, very shimmery. But yeah, that's what it looks like. And I think right in the middle, because there's like a little gap in between where the gold and then where A29 and Daydream are, I think I might use a little bit of this color called Touch. And on a tiny brush, you and I, nobody else. Could kind of mix the two together. I think would be quite nice. So I'm applying a little bit to using a lip brush. I think this is a lip brush. And then blending the rest out with my finger. I will say the shadows are very soft. Typical Odens Eye quality. Like I said, the only eyeshadow palette that I really did not care for from Odens Eye was the Shade and Light palette, I think is what it's called. No, it's not Shade and Light. That's brand. Eternal Twilight palette, where they did like the gods of light and shadow. I really didn't care for the palette, though the face products are very, very nice. I did like the face products quite a bit. But yeah, but this is what I've come up with. It's very open. It's very bright. Like I said, I would probably use the same eyeliner that I used last time, which is this one from Colourpop. It is in the shade Amethyst Hour. This is beautiful. Why do you keep moving on me? Of all days. Today has been a difficult day enough for me. Personally. So the fact that my camera will not stay in place is just the icing on top of the cake for me. Like, just stay still. Please. Please. Stay still. Just stay still. And currently, I'm just recording on my phone. And a lot of freaking... I can't even edit this shit out. Nah. Anyway, I would use this. And then on the top, there's this one. This is in the shade Sunnyvale, another one from Colourpop. Colourpop creme gel liners are one of the very few eyeliners that don't irritate my eyes when I use them in a tight line or on my waterline. Another one would be the Revolution kohl liners are very, very good, and MAC kohl liners are very nice as well. In fact, is there a cooler tone? No. Brown, possibly? No, that's copper. No, I can't seem to find a cooler toned, because Sunnyvale is a little bit warm toned, but so I would you have a cooler toned, it might work a bit better with this look. Excuse me. I'm going to do what I did last time as well, and I want to use some stuff here. I think it'll be really, really interesting. So what I'm going to do, not you. So I think it'll be really fun to kind of use a little bit of Crush. It does suck to ruin the lovely. So this is just straight up purple, but I think it'll be fun. Yeah, my hair has been growing quite a bit too. I've been like, whenever I'm at home, I've been using. There's a product from Lush, it's called Roots. I've been using that for years. It's quite nice. And you leave it for just 15 to 20 minutes, I think. So it's not long, but it's just nice to use because it's very, very quick. I do have an oil that I've used as well in the past. But you need to leave that in for like an hour or two, and sometimes I just don't have the patience. So Roots is very quick. It's very minty. So it's kind of helped nourish my hair a little bit from swimming, because I've been swimming more. I'm swimming about 2 to 3 times weekly now. Get my activity up a bit more. You know, this purple blush is not that bad on me, to be honest. Yes, is it my color? Not really, because you know I'm not deep enough to pull off a purple. I'm a bit too cool toned. I think if you are a deeper skin tone, a purple blush, this eyeshadow as a blush in particular, will look very flattering on you. But I just wanting to see what it would look like as a blush, really. And then even so, if you were to maybe kind of bring it all the way down here, that'd be quite nice. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a little bit of Touch. So, it's very soft, pearly. It's lovely champagne with a lovely pearl. That's what it looks like. It's beautiful. Just very subtle. Just making sure that it's blended. Yep. Because I don't want to strip. Last thing you want. But yeah, it's quite nice. I like it. I really like this look. I think this look would look really pretty with any other colors as well. Like a light pink, and then you of course using the same colors on top, but then changing like these two colors, so you can do a matte blue and a shimmery blue, you know. And I think it would work. It works very well with my particular eye shape, and I get really, really excited when I find like a little base look that you can change really easily. So like I said, I could copy this exact look, but just change these two main colors for 2 completely different colors. So blue, red, pink, green, and it will still work with my color. It's really, really nice. Okay, I'm gonna do lip products now, but my lips are not as dry as they were as the last time. Almost said yesterday. Last time we used, was it Love of My Life? I'm wanting, so I have Bezo, which is a lovely neutral brown color. It has a tiny little bit of peach in there. Then we have Love Language. Was this the one I used last time? I cannot remember. I think this is the last one I used. My memory is just not good. Not good at all. Then Love of My Life is a matte. This one's a lot more pink. Might use this one actually. And then we've got Snuggle. Snuggle. Oh, Snuggle. Which is more of an orangey. It's a very, very light peachy nude, but to my eye there's a lot of orange in here too, and probably because it will pull off a little bit more orange on me. But because we are so sparkly up top, I'm going to go in with Love of My Life, which is a matte. And let's see, I know I have a lip brush here somewhere that has not been used as an eyeshadow brush. Or do I not have one? If I don't have one, then I'll just use the I'll just wing it, I guess. But I like using a lot of brushes for lip products because I do have double lip line. So, and I also have uneven lips, so my Cupid's bow on the left side of my face is more straight. So that's what I tend to do. I'm actually going to use another thing happened to me today too. I was heating up soup and it exploded. That was lovely. It smells very nice. It smells very fruity. It smells like just generic fruity shampoo. It smells actually if a little bit of Alberto Balsam. The green apple Alberto Balsam. I'm actually gonna apply this to this, and just that way it gives like a blurred effect. But I have a lot of control. You could definitely use this with a lip liner if you wanted to, but I want to see what this looks like on its own. It's a beautiful shade. Very, very beautiful. But it's just a lot easier than applying it straight from the applicator because I know it's too much. Helps me line as well whenever I use these little sponge applicators. And it makes it very soft. Just gonna apply a little bit more to the left, not left side, sorry, the right side. This is so hitty. just want this to be. Then use the clean side to just blend that out. But yeah, on the camera it's a lot brighter. In real life it's very muted. It's very pigmented, it dries very, very quickly. It is so pretty. But yeah, you can even just like go in and then just blot it. And then make it very, very blurred, and I think it would be very pretty. I do not know why I keep coughing today, but it's bothering me. It's very bothering me. I'm just making sure that the four are still closed. But yeah, this is lovely. I like it a lot. And then just blend it out even more. Really pretty springtime sugary pink, like a juicy pink. It's really, really lovely, but it is brighter on camera than it is in real life, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, and I think it goes pretty well. It is a little bit brighter than I thought it was going to be, because I don't know where to look. So if I were to go out with this in real life, I'd probably not go as hard with this, and then I'd possibly go in. Let's see how. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Let's see how. Trying to pick a lip gloss to go on top out of these four. Maybe a little bit of love language, and just to lighten it a little bit. Yeah, it does look a little bit better. It just blends in a little bit more, a little bit lighter. But I used this on its own the last look, and it stands really, really well by itself. So this is what Love of My Life and Love Language look like together. And I think it goes a little bit better with the eye look that we're doing. I'm not, where do I look? My eyes on my lips. So this is very, very pretty. I think this look with a really frilly lilac dress, that like almost the exact same shade of lilac as this, with like floral print, with like a pearly headband, and pearly jewelry, they go look really, really beautiful. And then if I were to wear perfume with this look, I would wear Mixture of Musk by Kayali, which they don't do anymore, which I'm really sad about. And the Wedding Silk Santal. I would wear these two because I think it's quite a flowery, sweet scent. So that's what I would do. But yeah. I love this Wedding Silk Santal. Oh, it's wonderful. It really is wonderful. But yes, that's what I would do. But yeah, I really want to try a similar look to this again, but blue. I think really, 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 really pretty. Like a matte Cinderella blue. I think it would be so pretty. And then the brown just helps to neutralize it a little bit. Or you could go with the monochromatic look and use a darker shade of purple if you wanted to. Or, well, in any other colour scheme. If you're going to go blue, instead of going with a brown, go with a deeper blue. But this is what I came up with, and I really like it. And I hope you enjoyed this look as well, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everybody.